What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? Just make me even hit y'all another video. Alright, guys, good morning. So today, inspirational word will be love. I picked love because we as people have discontinued love to ourselves. And I'm not calling it self-love because it should be no words on love, especially self-love, because we know as humans we supposed to love ourselves, and we are lacking that within ourselves to do better, because self-love is something that we are saying that we are, you know, lacking. And I'm not going to say self-love, but I will say love, because I don't want to seem like I'm judging anyone. You know what I mean? We all need to love ourselves and love ourselves more and stop taking less, male, female. Okay, so there goes the quote for today, which was love. Okay, so now, guys, we is a journey. Okay, so I am about to get my stomach going down. And it's not like that, but it's going down. I'm not gonna lie to you. But anyway, alright, that's enough of this. Alright, so I'm going to. Yeah, I've been doing different exercises. I told you guys I only do these ones occasionally because I have a doctor's appointment. Well, I'm under the doctor's to go to my appointments about my arm. So I can lift it. It still hurt. But he said it's going to hurt. So this will be going to, guys. I'm going to get on this ball, and it's not easy. I don't want to make it seem like it's easy because it's not easy to get on the ball. All right. That's the only easy part. All right, guys. So we're going to do a set of 10. And only how I'm doing this is because this is not my first time on here. I've been doing this about 2 times. And it's supposed to start to flatten your stomach. Now, I might be on it wrong. I don't know, because this ball moving. So, it's supposed to flatten your stomach. Oh. Ooh, and that works. I'm going to do one more set, but I'm going to make sure my stomach is not hurting y'all. So you don't want to hurt yourself doing these exercises. Okay? I'm not professional with all of them, but I only thing it is to learn them. That was intense. I'm trying to tell you. Woo! Now I could say woo. Now it put pressure in here. I guess that's what you want. I'm not sure, but as I showed you guys yesterday, about the workouts, I just took them off the box so I can keep them. So guys, I'm not really professional with this one, but I'm gonna try this, and I want to try this too. So I might do this one first. So there we go. You hold on the ball, and it's an exercise ball. I'm gonna do that. You hold on the ball, and you and what this do is tighten up the leg that you're not using. So when I use this, my right leg, my left leg gets tight. So I'm gonna do my left leg for my right leg 10 times. And these are just something I do on the table leg. I'll go like this on the on the leg, and I'll just move my leg out. So if you don't have a ball, you can also move your leg, and that this long as you holding on something. If you seen my video yesterday, this is what I was talking about. So you know that your leg is in motion. Now I was doing that exercise before, guys. I was doing it at the old house, but when I got in the accident, I couldn't move my arm too much. So you really don't see me moving it. I really need to start moving this arm more, because it's nowhere near the action of this arm. Like, I can do stuff with it, but this arm is seeming to be faster. Alright, so we off this. This the one that I'm really gonna have to work on. And y'all can work on that with me. We can encourage each other to do that. Now, you gotta be on the ball, but your legs, so I'm not gonna do that because my arm is not right there right now. So we next move, I'm only doing 10, y'all, because the exercise is really intense and I can really feel them, and I'm not doing too much. I'm also gonna get back on my bike also, because I have to get on my bike routine, because that really helped out. I've been working on this bike for 3 weeks, and look at my stomach, guys. Look, I'm still got flab and stuff, but it looked way better than it did. You guys see that? So I'm definitely gonna get on my bike, and I have one more exercise after this that I tend to do on the basics when I'm not going to therapy. So we're gonna do this. I'm not a professional in this first one, but it's really worth to try it. Alright. So when I get on this ball, I wrap my arm this way. And then once I wrap my arm, hold the ball. Once I hold the ball, and you go like this. Now that's helping your thigh more to um oh, now that I'm finished with this bar. This bar, don't think that I did, oh, you did 10 and that's it. No. No, it's not like that. That bar is a real workout. You don't even have to do a whole lot for real on that ball. Alright, then my next one, I don't know if y'all might maybe see me, but this is my oil sheen cats in that board. Oil sheen. Alright, alright, so next move, so I won't do this Mondays and Wednesday, but I'll do them Tuesday. Wednesday I'll do it because it's a holiday this week. So I usually do Monday or Thursday, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday I do the ball. That's why I don't do too much, because I try to do the ball 5 times a week, which I may go down 4. I'm not sure. And then there's one more, and I showed y'all guys. No, I'm lying. It's actually 2 more. I'm gonna do these first. And then these are really old. I had these at my old house. I'm gonna do a set of these and a set of these. Alright, I did 10, because like I said, I just worked out with that ball for my arms. So there's no need for me to overwork my muscles or my body. Long as you get a good texture in your bones, in your body, you should be great. Now, I'm going to try something new, because I was supposed to be doing these and then I'm going to do this side. And I feel that. That's what you want. You don't have to do a whole lot. You can start off little and move up. Because truthfully, when you exercise and you're under overweight, obesity, or whatever, you're supposed to consult a physician to see how many exercises you do. Because you just can't start your body off with a bunch of exercise. So never forget that. I didn't do it because I started, you could start 10 minutes a day and work your way up. That's what I'll do. 10 minutes only, and then I'll work myself up. And then, this is something new that I'm going to try also today. Then whatever is new that I'm trying, I will be honest with you guys and let you guys know that I'm just starting out doing this. Now, even though I work out with these on my calves. I can't find the other one. I'm not gonna let it stop me from, even trying to exercise to come up now. I got the pulley. I'm not a professional. I'm just learning, not learning, but I'm just using this as a weight on my foot. Now with this one, I'm not gonna be able to slide down and come up. I can't do that. I'm not gonna lie. So, and then I have this. But this come with a CD, and I'm gonna try this also, but I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm just gonna try it. I had it before, and I have my other one, which is upstairs, that I might do for like 10 seconds. Like I said, you don't want to overwork your body, guys. You don't want to do that. I'm gonna get the other one, and don't laugh at me. Don't overwork your muscles. Don't do it. I'm going to do a set of 20 of this. 20, guys. You seen doing it in twists. It's kind of dangerous because it's on wood. And when I had bought this a while ago, I couldn't do it because, my neck. So, this not new. And that's definitely not new. The ankle's not new. And the rear thing not new. Nor is the blue thing. Only thing new I bought this year was the wheel, the ball, and the bike. Then with this thing, being as though I'm on wood, you have to be extremely careful. Now, when I was on my carpet, I had carpet, so I wasn't really in harm's way. But if you don't know how to move this thing on wood, and you have wood floors or tile, I wouldn't use it on it until you know how to move this without hurting yourself. Because this will hurt you if you don't know how to slide with it. When you feel it as though your body is moving on this thing, you don't want to injure yourself. Yeah, my back is a little messed up, so I really don't want to get too fancy. And this is just for like your upper, because it's moving your upper, which I really need that because the bike moves your legs. And I'll probably be on the bike for a half an hour to 45 minutes tops. But seeing I did all these exercises, I only really need to be on there for about a half an hour. No more, no less. Because like I stated in the video earlier, you don't want to overwork your muscles, guys. You don't want to do it. That's why they say consult a physician when you're exercising and stuff like that. Because your muscles is your muscles. So you don't want to harm yourself, is what I'm saying. I'm not no trained professional in exercising, but I do know is it also says when you're exercising and stuff in that journey, you have to consult a physician, and they will give you a plan on how to exercise, how many minutes to exercise your body, because of the simple fact that it will mess up your muscles. If you overwork your muscles, you'll be in the hospital, is what they are saying. So we never want to overwork our muscles, ever. Because then that's a whole bill. That's why they say consult a physician when exercising, when doing the diet, because you don't want your body in shock. It's good to exercise, it's good to want to lose weight, but you have to do it the right way. Now, if you don't do it the right way, you gonna be in trouble. I'm just doing what I'm doing, or whatever. I encourage everybody to consult a physician, especially if you overweight. I'm overweight, definitely overweight, but people are bigger than me, and I'm not coming at nobody because I'm fat myself. Only thing I'm saying is when you is that big and your body go in shock from not eating certain foods that you're used to eating. Good morning.
Hello.
Yo, this.
Yo, Nick. That's Rhoda.
Oh, what's up, Rhoda?
What's going on?
Nah, what you doing?
I was knocked the hell out when you called.
What, earlier? Oh, yeah, yeah, I'm doing the video on YouTube. I'm gonna call you right back. I'm not lying, I'm gonna call you back. I'm exercising too, so yeah, I'm gonna say your number in. Alright?
Okay, I got some running around. Okay.
Yeah, well, call me on your free time.
Okay. You know my aunt, Carol funeral today, right?
No, sorry to hear that. I don't really know all your aunts. I know.
Pooh Mom.
Oh wow, I don't know her, but yeah, I know. Yeah. Oh wow. Oh, sorry, my condolences.
Actually, call me when you're done. When you're done doing what you're doing.
Okay.
All
right. Sorry to hear that. I don't know all my girlfriend aunts. Our family, they used to be neighbors, and they moved. It was a lot of them, and they moved around the corner. But that's here to there. My condolences goes out to the Commonwealth family, and I don't know all the aunts. I know a few. I don't even think I know a few. I just probably know her mom, any other. I don't know all of them. And I know I know the uncles, but I don't really know all the daughters. Alright, so we want to do. Excuse me, y'all. I'm glad I did answer that in a way because she probably like, she just called me. Because somebody had texted me and I was saying, who this? Somebody said, who texted me? And I said, who this? And yeah, it was Rhoda. I kind of thought the number looked familiar. But my other phone, do I know the number? I'm gonna call her back when I'm done here. And ain't nobody, I ain't seen on Facebook. I don't really be on Facebook, y'all. There's so much, I don't know what to say. There's so much drama. I can't live for, like, drama, guys. How can you? Right, that's me. Yeah, I don't like literally live for drama. Alright, so I did all I said I was going to do plus more, and with this, it's called the Booty Max, and I had got this thing. This the one come with the CD. I had got this thing in 5 and below a couple of years ago. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just glad I picked it up because stuff is, you know. So, I only have 2 aunts left. I had 2 aunts on my mom's side, and I have 2 aunts on my dad's side, which both my aunts on my mom's side passed away. I got an aunt on my dad, 2 aunts on my dad's side, which one is on my mom, one is on the mom's side, and one is on the dad's side. So, yeah. And that's it, and I'm not really close to them like that, but I do love my aunts and all that. And this the one you lift your I never really understood this one because it's like you stand it up. This is supposed to be the Booty Max. Alright, there we go. Woo! This is a little workout, y'all, for real. And it's just like the one I just did, but this was different. Yeah. And the cat is cute. Now that's a workout. For real. That's a workout. That is a workout. My aunts and uncles used to hang with my aunts and uncles. Alright. And then we hung together too. Also. The grand if y'all listen to one of my videos, we generation it was crazy, guys, because let me see, generations had grew with each other. My grandmama known from down south. My grandpa from Port Mary, South Carolina. My grandmother is from Columbia, South Carolina, and that's where everybody's at. But they all split up. All the sisters split up. So we got sisters in New York, with sisters in Washington, sisters is down South Carolina. I'm not actually sure. California. It was a lot of sisters. So they was everywhere. And back then, we not prejudiced because, like I said, my great grandma is white. I'll show you a picture of it later. And my grandpa's sister was mixed also. So okay. So we didn't grow up in a house not like the white people. Or I'm just being honest. To each his own. But when my grandpa moved up here because once my grandma was pregnant, and my oldest uncle, he passed away this year. He was born in Wade, South Carolina. But to make a long story short, they came up here because back then, and mind you, my grandpa would have been 100 this year. This year. He would be at 101, 2021. My grandpa was born 1920, and my grandma was born 1923. Only reason why they say they years because back then we all knew was a bunch of stuff going on back then. And once my grandma got pregnant, they had to sell to Philadelphia because back then my grandpa had a son and he got drowned down South Carolina. It might have been Port Mary. I'm not sure. I just know that's where my grandpa from. I'm not sure, but I know my grandpa had after that happened, and then my grandpa was in World War II. So make a long story short, after that happened, I think my grandpa was like had anxiety or something because that runs in the family. And he came up here. I guess he was like scared. He lost one son. You don't want to lose another son. So they came up here and they started their life from there. And they was by themselves. They had no help. They did it from the muscle. My family came from a good background and stuff like that. I'm not bragging, boasting, or nothing, but they had their downfalls too because my aunts and them started getting high, and it affected the kids, the families. It affected us, but make a long story short, the one I was talking to, see, some of her aunts was getting high too, but it was more of them than of us. And but my aunts one of my aunts tried to stay with everything nice. She really did until I guess the last, her last. And I'll show y'all pictures of them. Probably not in this video or nothing, but in videos they was from them to just be up here on their own. Only ones are up here is our dads and them family. They the only ones that's up here that we know, and immediate friends, and we call each other family and stuff like that. So it's just us up here. It's just, you know, the grandkids now. It was the kids and the grandkids. So it was just us. But to go back, they were neighbors. Cause I used to always wonder why they were so close like that. And I would like we are this is what I meant to say. As far as the family, like, okay, so that's where I started that from. But our so you know they was neighbors, they had kids. My grandma had kids, her grandma had kids and stuff. So they had kids. Now the kids is having kids. And then they teenagers, so the grandparents is raising the kids. So I explained it before in my old video. We are two to three generations that we grew up together in the neighborhood. Because we were, our parents was just too young to take us out the neighborhood at the time. So we got stuck in the neighborhood, growing up with the neighborhood. Not growing up with the neighborhood, but our families, generations, not just them. No, not just them. Quite a few of us in the neighborhood, our parents grew up together, then the kids grew up together, and then the grandkids grew up together. So it was like 3 to 4 generations, because now you got the great grands, and they still, and that's how it was when we grew up. That's how it was. Everybody was pregnant at the same time. So now, you start that generation over. As far as the first generation with our grandparents was pregnant with us, then you got this generation when the moms is pregnant with the other kids, and then the next generation is the grandkids is, so yeah, that's how they went for a long time, for a very long time, and that's just how it went, guys. I mean, back then, but that's how we ended up coming up here, and that's how we ended up in Philadelphia. My grandparents is not from Philadelphia. I think my grandma, my dad's side, I think they are from out here. I know my grandpa on my dad's side, he's from South. He's from South. I'm not sure what part. I think it's from Atlanta. I'm not sure, but I can find out. My aunt said he's from down south, and he got his niece or sister that's down in Atlanta. So that's why I said I think they from down in Atlanta. I'm not sure, and yeah, that's how we ended up in Philly. That's how we ended up in Philly. And like I said, only ones here is our dad's family is here. And then one of my aunts moved up here with my grandma. One of the uncles or the wife, but the cousins are our cousins. Yeah, so they came up here. Aunt May and my cousins was born here. And Aunt May and them came. And we are related to the kids. But back then they weren't playing it. Like, you couldn't do nothing without your family intervening or the family saying stuff or, this and that. But my grandma didn't take no bull crap off them kids because they know she wasn't from out there. She had an exit property. Her accent went away. But my grandma didn't play that. You wasn't disrespecting her. Her dad was a cold killer, like, and it's not funny to boast, brag, or anything, but my grandma was trigger happy, yo. She was. She pulled her 22 out in a heartbeat. But I miss that little lady. That's the one that was like 4'11". I miss her. That lady was crazy. Y'all see my I gotta get my. I don't know what it said. I gotta rewatch this. I mean, my pajamas. Even if I'm walking around all day, I'm not sleeping in it. I'm not. I have to rewatch it. So y'all might see me changing. Like, that's why I constantly change, because y'all know that even before I had my YouTube page, I would never. If I walk around all day in my pajamas, more than likely I'm not going to sleep in them. I'm not going back, because I don't walk around sweating and all that. And I'm such a weird person. Like, I don't really like certain things. So, really? Y'all hear that kid? That's the one going around. Shut up. What I say, you little punk? I know you's a crybaby. All you do. All that kid do is mine. I'm like, what the hell? He calling for the mine. He be crying for her milk, and she don't pay them no mind. He the only one do that. That's how I know it was him. He the only one do that. When I say the only kitten do that, he the only kitten that cry for some milk. And every day, 3-4 times a day. They be wearing that cat, poor cat. They eat the food up from her and all that. That's on you. Then she marrying at me to feed them. And then when she eat whatever they leave. But sometimes they be just being too greedy. And she love her kittens, though, y'all. She love her kittens. But that one is a crybaby. Well, y'all, it's 43 minutes, and as far as the long video is concerned, I really don't like doing too long videos, but I'll see y'all to another video. Exercise, exercise, exercise. And the quote of today again is love, not self-love, love. Because if you can't love, then you can't self-love, okay? You hear me with that? If you can't love, you can't self-love. Because the higher mighties love. You know, they love. Yeah. So, without love, you can't even self-love yourself. So, never forget that. Love. Love, 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 love. And once you learn to love, once you learn to love within you and who you are, then you can self-love even better. The ultimatum is great, because you can love each person around you, and then you can self-love yourself. But people confuse self-love. They confuse self-love and they say self-love, but they don't really know the understanding to self-love. They don't understand the self-love. and they can say it, but they don't understand it. Instead of saying love first, then self-love after. But to another video, I'll see y'all later. Mukbang Diva hitting y'all with that quote, the word quotes of the day. Don't play. I holla.